Aquarius, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.TarotbyAnisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity, be it in your love lives or your career, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Aquarians, November is a very quiet month, and I think that's nice because December we're going to be having a lot of chaos and a lot of drama. We've just had the gorgeous Jupiter change its sign, and soon we're going to be having Saturn that is going to be moving, and there's going to be enough drama from Uranus as well next year. However, let me break down how this month looks for you. We're beginning the month on the 4th with a full moon that is there in your house of home. And this is a house where you live, the space which you share with others. And a full moon or a lunar eclipse over here, it normally speaks about a source of ending, something which is finishing or coming to an end. It can also be that you're settling a problem in the family, and you're maybe finishing a project with a house. And it can also be that if you've been spending too much of time at work or at home, you may be having a desire to sort of to draw a balance between the both. The realization that there is no point of having a personal life if your professional life is in a mess, and vice versa would come about right now. On the 6th, we have Mercury that is joining Saturn, and it is there in your house of friendships. And this is a time where Saturn is all about he's a teacher planet. He's all about hard work. He's about effort. And Mercury is all conversations, ideas, negotiations. And maybe recently you may find that networking or drawing or pulling favors from friends has been a bit of a task. And maybe what you have been trying to get your message across has been a bit of a challenge, that you've not been able to maybe move your work at a speed at which you would have wanted it to grow. Maybe it's not expanded as much as it should have. And Mercury now would be making you more articulate. You could find yourself being quite courageous, quite brave, quite bold in speaking up and asking and negotiating for maybe the money that you feel that you rightly deserve, or the rights, or whatever it is that you could be asking, or you could be fighting against, you could be feeling very strongly for. On the 8th, we have Venus that moves into the house of career and reputation, and it is joining Sun and Jupiter. And it's a lovely placement because this house rules your career, authority figures, and with Venus over there, it's going to be shining a light on you and expanding your work. And very favorably, you'll find people are really seeking you for advice and asking you, looking at you in a very leadership role, and appreciating your work as well. On the 18th, we have a new moon that is there in the same house of your career and reputation. Now, this speaks about career advancement with the new moon over here. At times, it also speaks about a change in the career path, or even dealing with someone who's there, up there in the authority figure. It's a time to be putting your best foot forward, Aquarians, and especially as far as your work and accomplishments are concerned. And it's also a time, because the spotlight is there, it's very hard to keep things hidden. So try and be as honest and transparent as possible, be as straight and narrow. Try to be as open about things as you can, because the spotlight is there on you. It's inadvertently that, stuff may just come out, and, you'll risk sort of losing your credibility over it. Also, don't get overwhelmed about the amount of work that you have to do. Be smart and try to sort of delegate the work. And at times the energy can be quite intense, and all of a sudden the work comes and you feel, oh God, how am I going to be managing it? But the trick is that instead of being stressed out, stay focused and prioritize your work. And the long-term professional goals can be formulated during this time, but try and see that they're realistic and attainable goals. Don't sort of put the bar up so high that you end up disappointing yourself. On the 22nd, we have Sun that moves into your house of friendships, and during this time, your focus is going to be there on being independent and focusing on the future as well, Aquarians. You would want to do things in groups, and spend time with friends, and you're going to be quite sociable, and you would want to network as much as possible. The contradictory thing over here is that even though you would like to socialize and you would like to network with people, but still you would want to go your independent way and take your own independent decisions over here. It's not a time where you would want to feel tied down with anyone or any group as well, and you would prefer to keep a distance between yourself and rest of the people and not want to deal with too much of emotional drama. It's a good time to be concentrating on your future and what your dream future may look like and what your hopes are. And this is also a time where you have a better grasp on what the future can be or may be for you, and formulate ideas as well. There's going to be a lot of focus, Aquarians, for you as far as humanitarian goals are concerned or humanitarian activities are concerned. A lot of you are very keen to reach out and help people, those who need of your help, and also want to help the world as a whole, as grand as it may sound. But there's going to be an inherent desire in you and want to reach out to people and do your bit. So some of you may get involved with a particular cause, and you could also, as usual, be attracted to the unconventional and things which are out of the box. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Aquarians. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.